Now let's tell you that the former Chief of Staff Defence Headquarters, retired Lieutenant General Oladipo Diya, is dead. The former deputy to late General Sani Abacha, who hails from Ogun State, passed away in the early hours of today at the age of 78. Lieutenant General Diya joined the Nigerian Defence Academy in Kaduna and fought during the Nigerian Civil War. He was appointed Chief of General Staff in 1993 and Vice Chairman of the Provisional Ruling Council in 1994. As Chief of the General Staff, he was second in command and the de facto Vice President of Nigeria under Abacha from 1994. Meanwhile, the family of late Lieutenant General Oladipo Diya, retired, has described his death as a great loss, creating a vacuum that cannot be filled. Senior correspondent Ivy Kano tells us more.
In an official statement during his 77th birthday celebration, captioned "A clarion call for peace in a nation in dire need of unity," late Lieutenant General wrote, and I quote, "As mortals, we must celebrate every day as it comes." And that celebration for him came to an end on 26th of March, 2023. His residence at Adekunle Fajoyi GRA, Ikeja, Lagos is playing host to family members, former colleagues in the army, business associates, and other sympathizers. Though he died at an advanced age, the mood here is that of sorrow, as most visitors came with their heads bowed. At his home, a condolence register has been opened. His widow is surrounded by loved ones. Friends and associates described the second-in-command to the late military head of state, Sani Abacha, as a man who made significant impact.
Diya stood for honesty and is a firm individual. He doesn't believe in gossips. When he was vice president, he was always standing with the people. Even during the time of June 12 problems, he stood with us.
He was a disciplined man. He had every opportunity to steal money, but he did not. When he was governor of Ogun State, if you steal money, he would throw you in the guard room. In 1993, he had every opportunity to become the head of state of this country. Every camera was looking towards him to become the president of this nation, but he stepped down for General Abacha.
When he was appointed military governor of Ogun State, he imbibed some discipline into that state, during which he banned night parties in Ogun State.
His love for education, I am not sure he was able to consolidate. As his special advisor on media, I know that he had an insatiable love for education. He's always talking about the children of the poor. You know, he had a foundation, Oladipo Diya Foundation, but that is one part of him that I know he was not able to, fulfill.
His family speaks on what the man, Lieutenant General Donaldson Oladipo Diya, meant to them.
He died at the hospital. They took him there around 11:30, 12 yesterday night. I think he gave up around 1 a.m. We've lost a man who virtually made every member of the family, myself inclusive. For now, no arrangement for now.
Born on Monday, 3rd April 1944, in Odubolu, Ogun State, the former military governor of Ogun State attended Yaba Methodist School, Lagos from 1950 to 1956, and proceeded to Odubolu Grammar School from 1957 to 1962. He was commissioned a second lieutenant in March 1967. He became General Officer commanding 82 Division Nigerian Army in 1985. Ivy Kano, TVC News, Lagos.
And reactions are pouring in for late General Oladipo Diya. President Muhammadu Buhari says the late Lieutenant General Diya was known for his brilliance, exceptional organizational skills and discipline while in office as a military officer. The president, in a statement by his media aide Femi Adesina, salutes the former Chief of General Staff for his love, belief and loyalty to the country he cherished and fought gallantly on the front lines to defend the unity. He extends his heartfelt condolences to Oladipo Diya's family, friends and colleagues. Also, the president-elect, Bola Tinubu, has sent his condolences to the family of former Chief of General Staff. Mr. Tinubu, while expressing his sadness over the passing of the retired general, praised his contributions to national development and the military institution. The president-elect said, quote, General Diya lived a remarkable life of a soldier and made his mark in the military where he served our country diligently as military governor of Ogun State and in the various military positions he held. He added that Mr. Diya played a stabilizing role during one of the most turbulent periods in the country's life in the aftermath of the June 12, 1993 presidential election, end quote. Bola Tinubu condoles with Governor Dapo Abiodun and the people of Ogun State and prayed to Almighty Allah to comfort his family and those he left behind. For the former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, the late Lieutenant General Diya would be remembered for his accomplishments and great success. The former president, in a statement by Special Assistant on Media Kehinde Akinyemi, said General Diya lived a life of utter devotion in the course of public service, and as a military governor of Ogun State, he made a tremendous mark through dedication to duty, loyalty to his family, to his fatherland, and an impeccable example of incorruptible leadership. The former president and his entire family wished the Oladipo Diya's family the comfort needed during this period. And the Federal Executive Council has sent their condolences to the family of retired Lieutenant General Oladipo Diya and the government of Ogun State. Well, the Federal Cabinet's condolence was conveyed by the Secretary to the government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa. It described the former Chief of General Staff as a seasoned military officer with admirable administrative capabilities as military governor, Chief of Defence Staff and Chief of General Staff. The Council is expected to observe a minute of silence in honor of the General Oladipo Diya at the next Federal Executive Council meeting at the chambers of the Presidential Villa in Abuja. Meanwhile, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, has expressed sadness over the passing of Oladipo Diya, who died barely a week to his 79th birthday on the 3rd of April. Femi Gbajabiamila recalled Oladipo Diya's commitment and service to Nigeria during his term in office as the Chief of General Staff and in other capacities. The Speaker prayed for the repose of the soul of the late Oladipo Diya and prayed God to give his family, the people and government of Ogun State the fortitude to bear the loss. Of a more the death of the retired Lieutenant General Oladipo Diya, let's speak to an elder statesman, Senator Anthony Adefuye. It's good to have you join us on TVC News at 10. Senator, it's good to have you join us on the news at this time. I know that you are someone very close to Lieutenant General Oladipo Diya. Can you bring us some fond memories you have of this man? What do you think he will be remembered for?
Yes, I think first and foremost was a soldier and an officer, and a good officer at that, and a gentleman. Innocent is one of the few people. Is one of the few people who have one of the few people who have come to limelight of leadership and have not enriched himself. He did not enrich friends or his families at all. He lived a normal life after his death. He lived like an ordinary Nigerian. If you go to his home in Diya, where we all are now, you will find that he lived like an ordinary man. He did not enrich himself at all. He's a very